Well, when did it get corrupted then? Well, you can't say Jesus never passed it on to his followers, and so that it was corrupted, as soon as it left his mouth, it just fell, it was dead, right? The message was dead. He actually passed it on to his followers. So the question is, well, okay, you have Jesus. He delivered the message to his followers, so the message was reliable when it was delivered to his followers, and then his followers had the message. When did it get corrupted? Can a Muslim then say, these followers didn't last. They didn't make it. Right? He preached the message. People converted to this early first century Islam. They had the message. They had the gospel. But then these followers were overpowered by other people like the Apostle Paul, who came along and corrupted the message and changed it. And the true followers of Jesus, they just didn't last. Can a Muslim say that?
A Muslim cannot say that because, check this out.
He said, check this out. Go ahead.
The followers of Jesus, Allah promised that they would be the ones that would be superior or prevalent until the last day. Now I'm going to read this passage from the Quran.
Yeah, we want to make sure you're not making this stuff.
Yeah,
Surah
because,
3.
You are a Christian. You're a liar. You know
I'm
that, right?
totally biased. Yeah. Surah 3.
Missionary.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right.
Surah 3, verse 55. You can check this. Behold, Allah said, O Jesus, I will take thee and raise thee to myself and clear thee of the falsehoods of those who blaspheme. I will make those who follow thee superior to those who reject the faith to the day of resurrection.
Whoa. Who? Who's he going to make superior?
Those who follow thee.
So Jesus followed. Jesus won
Right.
followers. Allah is making a promise to Jesus. I'm going to make your followers superior to those who reject it. For how long? For like a year? For 2 years?
Forever until the day of resurrection.
Has the day of resurrection happened yet?
No.
So this is still ongoing, right? Allah, and keep in mind, if a Muslim tells me, and we still have more to cover. We still have a lot more to cover. But even if a Muslim wants to say, if a Muslim just wants to say the gospel has been corrupted, we already have that Allah is a liar, according to you. If you, as a Muslim, tell me that the gospel has been corrupted, of course we can point to all kinds of passages in the Quran where Allah says no one can corrupt his word, and that the gospel is the word, and that Christians during Muhammad's time still had the word. It hadn't been corrupted. We can point to all those passages and say, okay, Allah was wrong, he was wrong, he was wrong, he was wrong, he was wrong. Not according to us, according to you. According to Muslims, Allah was wrong. But here we have Allah talking to Jesus, saying, Jesus, I'm going to protect your followers until the day of resurrection. That's a long time. And if you tell me Allah didn't do that, then you're telling me Allah made a promise to Jesus that he just didn't keep. This is why we said that if you start telling us about the gospel being corrupted and Allah's word being corrupted, you're not just telling us about something that happened historically. You're telling us something about the God you believe in. And right now, if you say the gospel has been corrupted, you're telling us Allah made a promise to Jesus that he just couldn't keep. If Allah made a promise to his prophet, to his messenger, and he couldn't even keep that, why do you believe anything Allah says he's going to do? He just can't do it. He just can't do it. He's totally incompetent. That's what you're telling me about your God when you say the gospel has been corrupted. So already, my friends, we're going to go to some callers. We have more to discuss. Let's take a couple of callers because we don't want it to build up until there are 50 on the line. We have several on the line. We want to deal with those. But we're going to get back to this. But already, Muslims are required to believe in Jesus. They are required to believe that Jesus passed the message on to his followers. And they are required to believe that Allah told Jesus that those followers would be victorious until the day of resurrection. And guess what? If their message was corrupted and they were overthrown by the Apostle Paul, this didn't happen. Allah failed. He couldn't keep his promise. Allah promises Jesus, I'm going to protect your followers. I'm going to protect the followers. And you tell me these